Hello and welcome. For years, we've chased a life of more space, more stuff, more noise. We've been told that a grand, sprawling house is the ultimate symbol of success. But what if the truest form of luxury isn't found in square footage, but in a profound sense of peace? What if it's found in a space that is so perfectly designed and so deeply felt that it becomes a sanctuary for your soul? Today, I want to invite you into a home that embodies a very special blend of philosophies. This is a journey into the world of modern tiny living, infused with the serenity of Japanese design and the warmth of Danish Hygge. Just look at it. There's an immediate sense of calm, isn't there? The design philosophy behind this home isn't about extravagance, it's about reverence. We embraced the Japanese concept of Wabi-Sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and simplicity. The natural wood has a story. Every knot and grain is celebrated, not hidden. It's a living material that will age and change over time. This house is meant to feel like it has always belonged here, quietly nestled into the landscape, with a humble grace that doesn't demand attention but earns your respect. The connection to nature is absolutely fundamental. In Japanese architecture, the line between inside and out is intentionally blurred. And with a Hygge mindset, you want to feel connected to the cozy feeling of being indoors while still appreciating the world outside. That's why these expansive windows are so important. They frame the landscape like a living painting, a constant reminder of the seasons and the beauty that surrounds us. On a snowy morning, this place feels like a warm nest. On a sunny afternoon, it feels like you're standing right in the middle of a forest. Welcome in. The first thing you'll feel isn't the size of the space, but the atmosphere. It's the feeling of Hygge, that untranslatable Danish word for cozy contentment. This space isn't just a house, it's a feeling. It's the scent of pine and cinnamon, the soft glow of the lighting, the quiet hum of a happy home. Every design choice, from the natural textures to the warm color palette, is made to create a sense of sanctuary. There's no starkness here, just a gentle invitation to relax and to simply be. It's a space that hugs you the moment you walk through the door. The living area embodies the minimalist principles of Zen. You won't find any extraneous furniture or decorative items that serve no purpose. Each piece is carefully selected for its functionality and its beauty. The low-profile couch and coffee table are inspired by traditional Japanese interiors, encouraging a closer connection to the floor and a grounding presence. The neutral color palette and simple lines create a sense of harmony and order. This isn't about an empty space. It's about a clear space, free from the visual clutter that can so easily overwhelm the mind. And yet, it's not without personality. This is where the Hygge comes in. You see, Hygge is about surrounding yourself with the things that bring you joy. This little bookshelf holds a few treasured books, a beautiful ceramic vase, and a favorite photograph. These are objects with meaning, not just items to fill a void. They tell a story and add warmth to the space. It's a deliberate curation of things that make your heart happy. This is a home built for living, not for showing off. Let's talk about the lighting. It's a crucial part of creating a cozy atmosphere. The main lighting is soft and indirect, with a warm, amber glow that mimics candlelight. We also have accent lights strategically placed to highlight certain areas. Like the bookshelf or a piece of art, the light isn't meant to be bright and functional. It's meant to be soothing and comforting. It sets the mood for relaxation, encouraging you to slow down and enjoy the quiet moments. It's a gentle reminder to stop and take a deep breath. Now let's look at the kitchen. In many tiny homes, the kitchen is an afterthought, but here it's the heart of the home, a place for mindful preparation and nourishment. The countertops are a beautiful natural wood, and the sink is a simple, elegant design. The focus here is on quality over quantity. We have the essential tools we need and nothing more. This intentional simplicity encourages us to be more present when we cook, to savor the process of creating a meal. It's a space for crafting food with love and intention, not for rushing through a chore. The true genius of tiny house design lies in its clever storage solutions, a perfect example of Japanese minimalism and practicality. What looks like a seamless wall panel is actually a hidden pantry. The space beneath the sink is meticulously organized to hold everything we need without any wasted space. Every inch is accounted for, a testament to the fact that you don't need a lot of room if your design is smart. This kind of thoughtful engineering gives us a sense of calm and order. It's a beautiful form of efficiency. And this is our dining area. A small table, yes, but it's a space for a meaningful meal. A place to sit down, look at each other, and talk about our day. In a big house, it's easy to get separated, to eat in different rooms. But here, we are intentionally brought together. It's a reminder that the richness of life is found in connection, not in physical distance. This table is where we share stories, where we laugh, and where we truly connect. It's a place for human connection. Come on up. Welcome to the sanctuary within the sanctuary. The lofted bedroom is a perfect example of both philosophies coming together. The low ceiling and intimate space create a sense of a cozy cocoon, a feeling of safety and warmth that is pure Hygge. The simple, clean lines and lack of clutter are deeply inspired by Zen. It's a space designed purely for rest and relaxation, a place to leave the world behind and simply be. There's no television, no distractions, just a comfortable bed and a beautiful skylight. Lying here, with the skylight open, you can watch the clouds drift by or the stars twinkle at night. It's a constant, peaceful connection to the universe. This is a place where you can truly let go, where you can clear your mind and just breathe. The simple act of laying down in a space that is so meticulously designed for peace is a form of active meditation. It's a reminder that a home should not just house your body, but also nourish your soul. This is a place for deep rest. I know what some of you might be thinking. It's beautiful, but it's so small. What about all your stuff? And that's the most beautiful part of this lifestyle. We are conditioned to collect, to accumulate, to fill every empty space. But this home forces you to ask a powerful question. Do I own my things, or do they own me? Every item in this house has a purpose, a story, or a deep meaning. It's a life built on intentional choices, and that simplicity brings a profound sense of freedom. This is not a life of sacrifice, it's a life of liberation. We are liberated from the stress of a huge mortgage, from the endless cycle of buying and organizing more stuff, from the pressure to keep up with the expectations of a society that values quantity over quality. This home gives us the freedom to travel, to pursue our passions, and to spend our money on experiences, not just things. It's a life where our home serves us, not the other way around. The modern tiny house movement is a response to a world that feels increasingly chaotic and overwhelming. It's a conscious decision to slow down, to be present, and to find joy in the small moments. The Japanese concept of Zen is about finding peace in the present moment, and Hygge is about celebrating it. This home is the physical embodiment of that philosophy. It's a place where you can retreat from the noise and find your own quiet center. The large windows, the natural wood, the simple design, it all works together to create a space that feels calm and harmonious. You are never truly disconnected from the outside world, but you are sheltered from its chaos. This home isn't just a shelter. It's an experience. It's a daily practice in finding joy in the small details, in the way the morning light hits the floor, in the warmth of a blanket, or in the scent of a fresh cup of tea. And when you open this door, you're not just stepping outside. You're stepping into a world of possibility. The world is your backyard. Your home is no longer a fixed point. It's a vehicle for your adventures. It's a reminder that you are not tied down by your possessions, but liberated by your experiences. It's a passport to new horizons, a home that travels with you wherever you choose to go. This house, this lifestyle, is an act of defiance against a consumer-driven culture. It's a statement that you can have a full and rich life without needing to have it all. It's about finding fulfillment in the simple things, in the quality of your relationships, and in the beauty of your surroundings. It's a choice to live a more conscious and mindful life, a life that truly reflects who you are, not what you own. And at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. This isn't just a house tour, it's an invitation. An invitation to rethink what you truly need to be happy. An invitation to find your own version of a peaceful, purposeful life. Whether that's in a tiny home like this or in the home you already have, I hope this inspires you to find the beauty in simplicity and the joy in less. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until next time.